You
Yes, sir.
Must have been disappointed, confused about the 99-yarder.
Right.
What did you see?
100% disappointment. You know, we didn't execute. We know the rule, Mike. I mean, it's a simple rule. It's a first touch rule. That ball's not dead. You know, and we had chances to actually possess the ball twice. So when we knock the ball back in, you know, if we possess it rather than bat it again, the ball's dead right there. So we got to keep covering also. That's the other problem. You know, is we didn't keep covering, and we know that ball's live for the offense. If he would have fumbled, for example, at the 25, they would have got the ball back at the 1. So we work it all the time. It's and I'm going to take the blame for it. It's one of those deals where it's 100% disappointment, lack of execution, and we needed to play better on that play.
How often do you practice that?
Every Thursday we go to about 8 reps of pooch, where the gunners cover and, you know, the returner's trying to knock you out of bounds, or if you touch it, he goes and picks it up. So I'd say 4 to 5 reps a week, you know, on Thursdays.
What do you think the biggest factor in not getting your punt return game going this year?
You know, sustaining blocks, and then the other thing is we have to make plays back there. You know, the returner's got to make plays. I got to do a better job of scheming it up, but we got to make a play once you get the ball in your hand. It's all production. It's a production league. You know, it starts with me.
Due to injuries, you had to have a chance at a lot of gunners this year. Other than the 99-yard or so return, how would you assess your gunners' roles this year and how they've done?
I think they've done a nice job. I think that Beep, in my opinion, is the best gunner coach in the National Football League. You know, he works with different guys every single week, does a great job with leverage. You know, we try to get the ball outside for him. We've had some balls punted back into the middle, and they've made some great plays for us. So I would assess them as all those guys we've played with, you know, 9 different gunners. And I think that they're progressing very well. Very young players, but they're progressing well.
How do you think Colby's progressed throughout the season?
I think he's progressing better. The biggest thing with Colby is his consistency. You know, you're going to get 2, and then you get a ball that he doesn't want that we don't want. So that's the biggest thing he's got to improve in the offseason. And it really needs to happen on Sunday is what we're hoping for. Is it's just 5 great balls. You know, you get that ball like you saw the first rep of the game. You know, it should have been a 65-yard net. And let's get that every single rep. You know, and he's going to work to that. He knows that. He's a good player, and he's coachable.
How do you think having the NFL experience is going to help him over this offseason?
I think the biggest thing that's going to help Colby in this offseason is that key word, offseason. He'll have an offseason in a camp. You know, if you could get him into an offseason and would have had him into a training camp, he would have lit this up. So I'm really, really looking forward to getting him into an offseason.
Looks like Chuck Pagano's trying to get back in. He's been linked to one opening. What kind of fit would he be for teams around the league as a head coach?
You know what? I'm going to leave that up to Chuck. You know, I'm not going to. I never will speak for anyone else. I'll tell you this: Coach, as a human being, is one of the greatest men I've ever been around in my life, and I'm going to leave it at that. As a man, nothing like him.
All right.
Thanks.